Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born. I hope you're well. Let's get straight into my perspective on these two characters over here, over there. Yeah, let's get into that. I'm not gonna tell you every little thing they said or whatever, but I need to help us understand why what both of these people did is violent and anti-black woman and black girl. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the standards that I put up for everyone to tweak, use any way you like, make it your own, individualize it, say no, fuck this, throw it away. We're going to use some of those so that it starts to make sense where they're coming from for we as black women, and that we can take these and we can blow them out, right, and do what we need to do in our individual and our lives as groups and cultures. Okay, let's get it. Now, I'm going to apply Standard Foundation 1 and Standard Foundation, I think I said 8 to myself, using these two as an example, okay? So we have what y'all call what, a Becky, a Karen, or some other shit. I don't know, white woman, white bitch, whatever y'all call them. I um call you by the way you behave. So Crossroad Demon and Legion, okay? And then on the other side of this, which is the same side of this girl, the Legion side, is a young black woman not understanding, or maybe she do understand, I have no idea, but that her using similar anti-black rhetoric does cause us actual violent consequences at the hands of others. So the first part of the standards that I was giving us as black women, right? That again, you could tweak, individualize, toss out. I don't really care, but we got to start somewhere, right? Well, the vision and mission for that was that we are to be held sacred, protected, and uplifted um, by other groups, and we are not here to accept anti black woman, black girl um, actions by other demographics, groups, or individuals. So you tell me, black women, did either one of these two cross that line? Because the White Walker, the Legion, she said something about, well, um, black women have to compete for their men, and I got one of their men, and bloody 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 blah, and he never been treated as well as I treated him, and such and so, and I bought him at the market and something, and I paid for everything for him because he's such a rarity here in Germany as a Blackistanian. Okay, and I had to get my hands on one, and I got one, and I just let him know I'm gonna put a nice leash on you, and you're gonna be good. And apparently he is. That's great for them. Okay. Um. So when White Walkers do this type of shit, and it's white women, they white supremacist men, and all this other shit. Um, they use stereotypes and propaganda, right? Um, and what that does is it gives them the ability to use violence that is mental, emotional, physical, against us. They get to do that with impunity. So no, I don't know who this hooker is, and I don't give a fuck. And her being a White Walker, a white woman, saying that the shit she's saying has a direct violent effect on us as black women and black girls. Okay? So when we're sitting here going, oh, you can't have an opinion about black women. Oh, like this little young black girl. What, we can't question black women? No. No. That's one of our standards from here on out. No, none of you motherfuckers can question us. We have our own internal shit, just like any group of people. But that's between us. We're grown. And no, you don't get to fucking question us after 405 years of enslaving us, dragging us to a hell that you made just for us and our children. You think you fucking get to question me now? Hell no. Hell no. You don't. Absolutely the fuck not. So, when a white woman opens her mouth about black women and she wants to talk to, for, about, against right policies, too often what comes out of these motherfucking mouths of these crossroad demons becomes policy, a bill, and it gets lobbied into law, which means it can be violently acted upon on our bodies as black women and black girls. So we as black women and black girls, even though we as black women, grown black women, we're only 8% of the population, between 7 and 8% of the population in the United States, but we have the highest rate of being murked of any other group of women in these United States. For what? We're not making policies against you and your children. We're not telling you you can't have your history. We're not telling you don't ever speak about how you do whatever the fuck it is, except for this one thing. You don't get to talk about, for, against right policies, nothing when it comes to black women and black girls and our children. I said it. And that's the way it's gonna motherfucking be. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. You don't need to like it. Black femicide is being done by black men to black women and girls every motherfucking 4.5 hours a day in these United States. It's worse globally. And you think that when you come on with this type of rhetoric and propaganda to tear down black women, to strip us of our humanity, to tell us, oh, I'm not in competition. You need to be in competition for your man. Bitch, I don't have any competition. The fuck are you talking about? That's like you be, girl, I don't compete with ants. The fuck? I don't compete at all. I don't need to. I'm goddess born. Now that you mad because you ain't is your motherfucking problem. Well, what you not gonna do is sit here and spread bullshit and rhetoric against black women and black girls, causing us our lives. We have the highest rate of DV in this country. We have the highest rate of SA. Our baby girls are being SA'd at a rate of 60% by the time that they're 18 years old. Over 90% of the time by black males. So you want us to do what? Kiss a motherfucking black man's what? No, bitch, you can have him. Go on, go, be happy. Thank you. Good for you. And young black lady, we're trying to make sure that you remain safe, that you are uplifted, that you are being cared about and protected. Don't fight us trying to help each other.